Good morning to all the students. Today we will be starting the new topic of curve fitting. So curve fitting is a statistical process used for estimating the parameters of a given curve or function to fit a given data set. Here the objective is to minimize the sum of square errors with respect to the parameters of the curve. So method of least squares, that is fitting of a straight line. Let y is equals to a plus bx be a straight line where a and b are constants or parameters of the curve. The straight line is to be fitted to the given data points x1, y1, x2, y2 up till xn, yn. Let y t1 be the theoretical ordinate for x1. From the figure also it is clear there is a cluster of points around the line. So we have taken any arbitrary point x1, y1. The point is not exactly on the line, so the it's the point n on the line, so the x coordinate is same as point p, and the y coordinate we have assumed to be y t1. So pm is y1, nm is y t1, and pn, that is pm minus nm, is the error in the value of the y coordinate. So error e1 is equals to y1 minus yt1, e1 is equals to y1 minus a plus bx1. We get the value of yt1 as a plus bx1 on substituting in equation number 1. On squaring both the sides, we get e1 square is equals to y1 minus a minus bx1 whole square. So the sum of the square errors, like this e1 square, we will be calculating the other errors too. So the sum of the square errors S is e1 square, e2 plus e2 square plus e3 square up till en square, that is summation of ei square. I is from 1 to n. We substitute the value of ei, it is yi minus a minus bxi whole square summation. So for S to be minimum, del S by del A is equals to summation. We have simply differentiated this term, that is 2 times yi minus a minus bxi, and the differentiation, since the differentiation is with respect to a, so we have multiplied by the coefficient minus 1 is equals to 0. So we have rearranged the terms and we have obtained summation yi minus a minus bxi is equals to 0. Del S by del B is equals to summation. Again now we have differentiated with respect to b, so it is 2 times yi minus a minus bxi into the coefficient of b, that is negative xi, is equals to 0. Again we have rearranged the terms, we have multiplied the entire equation by xi, so it is summation xi yi minus a xi minus b xi square is equals to 0. On simplification, equations 2 and 3 become summation y, we have transposed the terms on the other side. Summation y is equals to summation a. Summation a, we take out a common, it becomes summation 1 from I is equals to 1 to n. So we have taken 1 n times, so it becomes n, so it is n times a plus b summation x, and the next equation summation xy is equals to a times summation x plus b times summation x square. To generalize xi and yi are written as x and y. We have replaced xi and yi by x and y. The equations 4 and 5 are known as normal equations. On solving equations 4 and 5, we get the values of a and b. On putting the values of a and b in equation number 1, that is y is equals to a plus bx, we get the equation of the required line. So here is a note. Notice the normal equations 4 and 5 are of the normal equations 4 and 5 are of y is equals to a plus bx. So the first point to remember is that equation 4 is obtained by putting summation before all the terms on both the sides of equation 1, that is summation y is equals to summation a plus summation bx, which implies summation y is equals to n times a. Again summation a, we take out a common, a outside the submission sign, so it is summation I is equals to 1 to n, 1 summation of 1. So we replace this by n times 1, so it is n times a plus b summation x. The second point, equation 5 is obtained on multiplying equation 1 by x and putting submission before each obtained term on both the sides. That is, submission xy is equals to submission ax plus b plus submission bx square, which implies submission xy is equals to a submission x plus b submission x square. So now we consider an example to how to fit a straight line. So by the method of least squares, find the straight line that best fits the following data. X is 1, 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 5, and the values of y are 14, 27, 40, 55 and 68. So let the equation of the straight line best fit be y is equals to a plus bx. So we have written the given data in the tabular format and calculated the terms which are required in the normal equation. So first column is of x. So we have taken submission x as 15. We have added all the entries in the column of x. Y, again we have calculated submission y, it is 204. We have again calculated the column for xy, x into y. So submission xy is 748, and for x square, which is submission x square, is 55. Now we have here the values of x, that is number of entries are 5, so n is equals to 5. Normal equations as we have derived above, we substitute the values in this equation. So we have 204 is equals to 5a plus 15b, 748 is equals to 15a plus 55b. On solving 4 and 5, we get a is equals to 0, b is equals to 13.6. We have to solve simultaneously equation number 4 and equation number 5. On substituting the values of a and b in equation number 1, that is y is equals to a plus bx, we get y is equals to 13.6x. So again the next topic, fitting of a second degree curve. Second degree curve means a parabola. So let y is equals to a plus bx plus cx square be the equation of the parabola. The following normal equations are obtained by the principle of least squares as we have derived for the straight line. So we have taken the submission of equation number 1, that is submission y is equals to submission of a. Again submission of a, we have to take a outside the submission sign, so it becomes submission 1, which is again n, so it is n times a plus b submission x plus c submission x square. Again we have multiplied the equation number 1 by x and then taken submission, so it is submission xy, a submission x, b submission x square plus c submission x cube. Again we have multiplied the equation number 1 by x square, so it is submission x square y is equals to a submission x square plus b submission x cube plus c submission x to the power 4. Now these three equations are the normal equations for fitting a second degree curve, or the normal equations for fitting a parabola. On solving these equations, we get the values of a, b and c, and we substitute the value of a, b and c in equation number 1 to get the required curve. Again we consider an example for the parabola. Find the least squares polynomial approximation of degree 2 to the data. Values of x are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and values of y are -4, -1, 4, 11 and 20. Again we have written the given data in the tabular format and calculated all the terms to be substituted in the normal equations. So the column of x, the submission is submission, x is 10, y, its submission is 30, xy, its submission is 120, x square, submission of x square is 30, x square y, its submission is 434, x cube, its submission is 100, x to the power 4, its submission is 354. Now normal equations after putting the values are, again the normal equations we have already written above. So we have substituted our values on those equations. So we obtain 30 is equals to 5a plus 10b plus 30c, 120 is equals to 10a plus 30b plus 100c, 434 is equals to 30a plus 100b plus 354c. So on solving these equations, we have obtained the values of a as -4, b as 2 and c as 1, and substituting value of a, b and c in the equation y is equals to a plus bx plus cx square, we obtain y is equals to minus 4 plus 2x plus x square. Here we have solved these three equations. We can either solve by the methods which we have already studied in the method to solve a system of linear equations, or we can take two equations at a time and solve them. We can eliminate any one of the variable, and in the other part we can take the next two equations and solve them to eliminate the same variable. Hence we will obtain two equations in two variables, and we can solve those equations simultaneously to get the values. So I hope the lecture would be fruitful to you. So if you have any problems, you can contact me personally. Thank you.